Michael Mia. The best scenario for him is for him to be flat on his back. The worst is for me when he's flat on his back. Why? Because from here, he has feet, he has hands. Now, this right here is better for me when he tilts to the side. Because what it does is that I can use the ground to begin to control his bottom leg. And I can begin to get in a position where I can begin to use a shin, to trap his shin. And I'm constantly pressing forward with that shin. Okay? And I need to control that knee out there. I don't want to be too low because I don't want him to grab. Okay? But I need to be here constantly adjusting. Okay? That shin to shin, very uncomfortable. Okay? And he traps his leg. Because if it's not, he can use that leg, he can pummel back in, he can get sleeve control, and he can get flat, and now he's playing guard. What I have showed you guys is this right here, and then you get that right there. From here, what happens, you keep driving this in, and oftentimes they're gonna push back. And you leg drag them, or they leg drag themselves. But it's a bait. But I can't do it from here. What do I have from here? I can go in here, but he's got De La Riva here. He's got control here, and I just set up his open guard, and I'm not setting up any passing. I want to be able to get at least here, okay? Even if he's here, I need to set that shin, the shin up. Because even here, okay, as he's pushing back, you move the shin just a little bit. We'll move, straighten out the knee, and you go knee to the belly. And then you reestablish your side control, however you want to second. Okay? So what I'm doing here is causing a reaction, but I'm now controlling one of the legs. He needs 4 points of contact to play an effective open guard. You can't do it without 4 points of contact. He can't play open guard where this leg is disabled and he's got two sleeves, he even grabs, okay? But one leg, and even he puts that on my hip or whatever, but this one's right here, it's very easy to get by this, okay? And Danica, whatever. But that leg's important, you have two legs usually, you know what I'm saying? So what you're gonna do is, you wanna get to the side, even pinning here, okay? Because from here, look, it pins this leg, you can just go here and go across. If that opportunity is there, you can just step over, okay? But what I want you guys to do is push this up. Even if he extends that leg here, you go to a shin to shin. What I'm doing is that I'm using my back leg to constantly adjust. He will probably push with that leg. And you just straighten, and it leg drags by, okay? But you should hook that foot with the shin. So if you're going here, you move this way. And you're shinning right here, shin to shin. It doesn't feel very good, okay? It's uncomfortable. That discomfort forces, and it's weird because from the top, it's not as uncomfortable. It doesn't feel the best going shin to shin, but it's not as bad as from the bottom. From the bottom, it's bad. And you're going to be thinking of driving that knee forward. So you're here, and I'm driving that knee forward here. So as he's pushing, you're just going from here, drop, okay? As I'm driving it forward, he extends it, and he just straightens and bends right here, okay? If you get into this position and he arches his head away, you start pulling it this way here. And then you go 1, 2, 3. And you circle in. And you just do a back step pass. Because you're already essentially past that leg. But for now, I just want you guys to cup, like at the Achilles, and to push. So I'm going here. And then I undo it, wherever his foot is, and just drive that shin in. It's the back leg that drives. Keep your head high as he's pushing. Knee to the belly. And then you can settle in your guard or your side control, whatever it may be. But you gotta get that shin to shin. When you're passing, you're here. It's the worst thing. You think that you can throw my leg by this way, his leg just comes back over, he recomposes guard, the sugar goes back to guard, resets to the hips. I throw this leg by this way, okay? I throw this leg by this way, he recomposes guard, okay? But if I go here, I can even begin to do somewhat of a knee cut right here, okay? You can do a long step from there, but it sets up your pass, because what you're doing is you're getting by this bottom leg. You have to control that outside leg with the hand. But if they bring it over, we'll talk about an option what to do. But just all you want you to do is this. You're starting here, and then you weave this in right there, okay? And you keep pressing, yes. 1, 2, and that's it. Look, 1, baseball chokes, whatever it may be, you have knee to the belly. Knee to the belly is this, not this, okay? Let's try. 1, 2, 3. Shin to shin. Tilt him on their right side.